Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best running shoes. Starting at number 5. Asics Gel Kayano 28. If you're looking for a classic stability shoe, you absolutely can't go wrong with the Asics Gel Kayano. Designed for overpronators, runners whose feet collapse inwards when they run, the Gel Kayano has a stiff medial post that runs along the inside of the shoe to provide stability, as well as extra cushioning in the midsole to provide more arch support. The 28th version of the Kayano is just as reliable as ever, but Asics has added gender-specific structural differences for more personalized support, as well as their FF Blast mid-foam for a smoother, snappier toe-off. It goes without saying not every runner will need this structured support in their shoe, so it's a good idea to get your gait checked professionally at a running shop before investing. Asics also make a slight version of the Kayano for runners who only pronate slightly, or just need a little extra stability in the final miles of a race. Coming at number 4. Brooks Ghost 14. It's a long-running myth in the shoe world that men's and women's running shoes are just different colors. The differences might not be obvious to the naked eye, but women's shoes are designed for a woman's foot, which is often smaller and narrower than a man's. If we look at Brooks as an example, the standard size for women is AB width, whereas the standard for men is AD. The Ghost 14 is a brilliant shoe for all genders, but we've given it the top spot for women here because of tweaks in the fitting to make it extremely comfortable, even on testers with higher arches. Like the Glycerin 19, the Ghost 14 uses Brooks' DNA Loft cushioning for a plush underfoot experience, but the Ghost is slightly firmer, making it better suited for shorter, faster running than the Glycerin. The Ghost is also $20 cheaper than the Glycerin, making it slightly more affordable. At number 3. Brooks Glycerin 19. Known as being Brooks' softest shoe, the Glycerin is one of the most popular running shoes around, and for good reason. The Glycerin contains Brooks' DNA Loft cushioning, which is designed to be soft and plush underfoot, and the 19th iteration of the shoe contains more foam than ever before. This shoe is extremely comfortable and is often a popular choice for beginners and marathon runners alike. Yet don't let all this talk of soft foam deceive you. The Glycerin is still snappy when it needs to be and can pick up the pace if you want to push. The main downside here is that the Glycerin isn't the fastest or lightest shoe on this list. So if you're looking to run a personal best, you might want a snappier shoe. That said, if your goal is to get going or get around the course, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more comfortable shoe to do this in. Number 2 of my list. Hoka 11 Rincon 3. It goes without saying, you don't have to own multiple pairs of running shoes to be a runner. While some people might invest in multiple pairs for different sessions, if you're new to running or are on a budget, you'll still be able to build fitness and train for races with only one pair in your closet. Plus, if you're looking for that one pair, the Hoka 11 Rincon 3 is a brilliant shoe to invest in. A seriously versatile shoe, the Rincon 3 is lightweight enough to wear on faster sessions, but the EVA midsole is cushioned enough to run for miles, should you want to. The only downsides we could find here were that the EVA midsole isn't the plushest, and if you're looking for that classic Hoka cushion, you might find it a little on the harder side. That said, if you're looking for an everyday running shoe that's snappier than, say, the Nike Pegasus or Ghost 14, this is a brilliant choice. And number 1. Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 38. If you're a fan of the swoosh, choosing a pair of the best Nike running shoes can be a tricky choice. While we're a huge fan of the Nike Air Zoom Tempo Next % for race day, we know not every runner wants to race, which is why the Pegasus 38 sneaked into the top spot here. It was a close call between this and the Nike Invincible Run, which is also a brilliant everyday shoe, but when it comes down to it, the Pegasus is just more versatile. It's got a good amount of React foam in the midsole for a lightweight, snappy feel underfoot, without being overly springy and leaving you feeling unstable on the run. The 10 drop means you won't feel the ground underneath your feet too much, but equally, you won't feel like you're running in platforms. The cushioned tongue won't cause uncomfortable hot spots or blisters, and the forefoot of the shoe is high and wide, so prevent your toes from rubbing. The downside with the Pegasus is that some speedier runners might find it a little
meh.
for tempo sessions, and that old-school Pegasus fans might not love the introduction of the React foam into the shoe, but if you don't fall into either category, it's well worth the investment. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.